Tonight's episode of Caprice and Ella is rated TVMA and contains adult content as it deals with suicide and/or thoughts of suicide. This episode also contains strong, intense language and violence that may be too graphic and intense for the young and sensitive viewers. It contains material that may not be suitable for children under 18. Parental and viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Previously on Caprice and Ella.
Oh my god. You didn't kill the property manager and then go buy the veggie meals after picking up Sierra and Lisa from daycare, did ya?
No, I bought the meals and picked up Sierra and Lisa first.
Hi, Ava, Brianna. Can we come in? I'm sorry, Mrs. Zinn, but we gotta cuff you.
What's going on?
Your step-uncle, Jim, is taking me to Reed Road to Newburyport Apartments.
Ebony hit him, didn't she?
No, it's not that, Tabitha.
Then what? The same way Mom hit you when we were back in Marion in 2017.
My.
Okay. By the way, Brianna, I think it was a really cool thing that you did. I know my dad did the same thing pretty much, only it was on April 18th, 1996, with a classroom window.
Word has it on the street you and a property manager at Preston Point got in a fight over an application being denied because Ava was just $100 short. What did she do? Cheat Ava?
Yeah, Carly, that's exactly what happened.
We heard about Brianna's little adventure.
Now, don't you be too hard on Brianna. The girls will make up, and the property manager at Preston Point won't even remember what Brianna did to her.
Welcome. Thanks for
Okay.
stopping by. Please leave a message.
Yeah?
Hi, you Avery?
Yeah.
Hi. Well, the reason we're called here is because somebody had some concerns that you were feeling pretty low and
Yeah.
making some statements. Is that true?
Yeah. Sounds alright.
Okay. I'm gonna get you some help.
Here's the thing. I've been trying to find new housing in Newburyport Apartments. And I'm having a hard time getting in there because of my credit score.
Ever talked to a therapist or a doctor or anything about this?
Yes.
Yeah. How long ago are you currently seeing a therapist?
I'm actually seeing 3 people. I'm actually seeing many people. Griselda from Lutheran Social Services, Rebecca Haynes at Park Center, Victoria Haynes, my case coordinator at Park Center, my behavioral consultant, Jennifer Hayes, and she will say she's disappointed, to say the least. And a sixth person is Carolyn from PAC over at Unique Hab Solutions, which is a mile south of here.
Do you live here by yourself?
With my cat Caprice and my dog Ella.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make sure it stays that way.
Okay. Do you have any? Do you want to hurt yourself? Do you want to kill yourself? Do you want to harm yourself? Anything?
I was close, but no. Nowhere near it now.
Okay. What changed from 5 minutes ago till we arrived?
Well, I just got talked out of it.
What do you mean you got talked out of it?
I was in a chat, and
so what's going to happen if we left and you get those thoughts again? Well, I mean, hoping's not really, making me feel good about us leaving here. Then let's just hope that it doesn't come back and you have those thoughts. I want to be affirmed that that's not going to happen. So, if you're not for sure that that's not going to happen, and in fact to have those thoughts, I would like for you to go get checked out, at least talk to a doctor.
yeah,
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to make sure your dog and grab your keys or anything before we leave.
And how long is this going to take?
You just got to be honest with the doctor, and I'll take you down there. They can get you right in, and then.
Because I can't leave my dog and cat for more than 12 hours.
Okay. Well, we can arrange that. If you're going to be there longer than that, we can always rearrange to get your dogs taken by animal control or something like that. Do you have a friend that could come over?
No.
A neighbor?
No. No.
Well, we can cross that bridge if you're going to be in there longer than 12 hours, but
Yeah.
obviously your safety is the number one concern.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're okay, because especially you don't want to harm yourself and then your dog and cat are in there to starve and
Yeah.
they don't have any food or anything.
Yeah.
You're not here to take care of them,
Yeah. I understand that part.
So do you want to go that route?
No.
No, do you want to go talk to a doctor and go that route?
No.
You don't?
No.
How come?
I'm just. You know what? I last time I was like this, I was living in Marion, and it didn't end very well. I need a smoke before I go. I need a smoke before I go. Look, I understand your concern, though. I know.
Hey, Capricanella. This is Ava. Yeah, I just got back from the Fort Wayne Housing Authority, and I'm willing to believe that either I was lied to or an honest mistake there was made. I'm one to believe both.
Well, George,
You sure gave everyone quite a scare on Saturday.
well, I gotta say,
I had a strong feeling you had that type of meltdown. Last time that happened there was a warrant service that went wrong on January 10th.
I think you really helped me out with a few things recently.
And you got the team donuts.
And now I'm taking you and my security team to get some donuts.
25 years and 118 times you got donuts.
Same thing I did back in January, where there was a warrant that went horribly wrong.
I'm just amazed to see you are okay, but sounded like you got shaken up a bit. I can't recall the last time you had that panic attack, a meltdown, and PTSD episode all at once. I know you did have an increase of drinking binges the last few weeks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, George. At least you and I have been on the same page for the past 25 years.
Definitely true, Ava. That was a rare sight that everyone sees. The last time that happened when I was present was near Thanksgiving 2003, and it did not go so well as you realized you were coming out as trans.
Ava? That was bad. This can't go on much longer, Ava. You gotta find a place soon. I know, but all my resources and options have been exhausted. And the ones available don't take pets, don't allow vaping indoors, doesn't have a patio, or other things I'm just not going to compromise. Yeah. And one requires you to be declawed, and I'm not going to do that. So I want you to be... So if I did that, if I went that route, it wouldn't be any good. I'll just sign a waiver stating that I'm not going to declare you. Ever. Yeah. Hard to believe it. Nearly 2 years. I've tested that bullying Brandon over 1,000 times. Well, at least 25% of the reason why I've decided not to renew my lease. Another factor, well, is having to take those security cameras down, and by not offering me a resolution, that was grounds for me to not renew my lease. Yeah, I was right that yes, I trampled Terra 251 times. Last Saturday? Jesus fucking Christ, Ava. You was pissed. To the max. And I just realized what could have happened if Brown was there. Huh. Ugh. You dick.
Yeah. I agree with Caprice with everything she said so far. I mean, Ava,
And another factor was many of the places are on the southeast side, and I do not want to move back there.
yeah. Well, apparently the damage to you is already done.
Yeah, well, yeah. And let me just say, had Brianna been here last week, it would have been the first time I'd ever beaten my wife. Damn. What's wrong, Caprice? Kitty. Caprice, what's wrong? Why is this taking so long, Ava? Why the hell haven't we moved out yet? Well, let me just tell you, it's pretty much Fort Wayne Housing Authority's fault. They're the ones who caused this whole mess in the first place. Kitty! Yeah. And that allowed Brianna to punch the property manager there? Or property manager too? Yeah, and that drove you to last week's suicide threat? Thank fuck that me and Ella were here. Not Brianna, Sarah, Lisa, baby Kenny, Ashley, or Tabitha were here, much less Rachel and Carly. You're right, Caprice. You're right. Of course I'm fucking right, Ava. Well, what if I hadn't been there? I mean, wondering what could have happened if things escalated further. Well, I will tell you, it will not end well, Caprice. Yeah. Ah. But unfortunately, I have your feel-away packed. Because I really don't know where we're going to be moving to. Yeah.
You remember how great things were going to be when you moved in? Let's not throw all that away. I think I got everything.
If you think for 1 second that you bullying, disability shaming, or belittling my friend Ava doesn't have everything to do with me, I guess Brianna must have hit that bitch-ass property manager harder than I thought.
We can handle it.
You know, I consider myself a pretty good judge of people, and that's why I don't like none of them. But I liked you. You just snuck right under my radar, fuckface, and that just pisses me off. You no good fucking son of a bitch.
I don't know who you three are, but I know you're upset with me just as much as Ava is. But you gotta understand.
I really hope that you get your life together. Because if you don't, I hope the next transgender woman does some collateral damage.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go sit in Carly's car. A 65 Lincoln Continental. When you figure out what it is you're gonna do, you let me know.
Maybe now we can make some sense out of this. I think Ava just needs a lot of time to recover and nurse those injuries.
If you ever come near Ava again, you're gonna have to deal with us, and we were more dangerous than Brianna and Ava. I got a loose meat farm. I know what to do with the body. Now you're getting on my nerves. So shut the fuck up.
Hey, Ava. What? What is it, Caprice? See, you have a lot of weapons here. So I just put 2 and 2 together. And I know a damn mutiny when I see one, Ava. Yeah, you're right. What? Yeah. It was something I had hoped would not happen, but unfortunately it did. Caprice. Hey. Hey, Caprice. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright, kitty. Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, we're moving again, Caprice. I know, kitty. This isn't right, Ava. This isn't fair. I know, Caprice. I'm just a little bit as shocked and upset like almost everyone here. What? You always act up like this every time we're about to move, okay? Sure, you may be pissed. Sure, you're a little pissed off, Caprice, but the only people you should be hissing at. Hey, it's okay, Caprice. It's all right. Shit! It's okay, Caprice. Yeah. Yeah. Give me some wet food right now, I'll be alright. It's okay, Caprice. It's okay, Caprice. It's okay, kitty. Yeah. Good thing you're not gonna declaw me. I'll just say it's for fucking religious purposes, bitch. Wait. Are you wanting to play the RFRA card on a prospective landlord? Yeah. Well, alright. Yeah. Alright, Caprice. Just trying to hang on to dear fucking life, Ava.
What the hell? Oh shit.
Wake up, Ella. Come on. Come on.
Ugh. No. I don't want to wake up, Ava. I want to lay down all day.
Well, you're not going to do that, Ella. Come on, wake up.
No.
Alright. You want to do this the hard way? Fine. Ugh. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I want to bite and kill someone today.
No, you're not doing that. No, no, no. Ah, shit. Well, man. Well, what can I say? On one hand, there's really nothing anyone can do at the Indiana Legal Services, but on the other hand, I do know I'm pretty much doing the right thing. But, I'm going to find out a few things. Because I just can't rely on anybody when I need some shit. It's just fucking embarrassing. It's, oh, Jesus Christ almighty. And I tell you, a couple weeks ago, I was pretty much fucking seriously pissed. But I hope to God that Villa Capri Apartments is not a deal breaker. Because there are some things I am not going to sacrifice. I am not going to sacrifice Caprice's claws. I will not get Caprice to claw for any reason. And I will get a waiver stating that. Plus, and because I'm attending Purdue Fort Wayne, transportation might be an issue. Because it'll be 12 miles apart. Almost. So it's clear across town. And but oh boy. I do know it's going to be at least I will have to pay at least $400 for Caprice deposit. And at least first month's rent, with or without the Section 8 voucher. But, I'm doing everything I can, and with what I know. So things can finally get back to normal. Though I am a little fucking annoyed and fucking irritated that took this goddamn long to find new housing. And they do have amenities that Gulfview sorely lacks.